Good afternoon, everybody. I am in the city of Upland, folks. City of Upland. So we're getting ready to stand with the city of Upland, a strong community. We are urging them to oppose sanctuary state, opt out of Senate Bill 54. All right. Gino. Hey. How are you? We got two of the city council members right there. City Hall is right over there. There's Mayor Stone. Okay, here we go. How you doing? It's a nice day up here. So they're a little nervous, but oh well, they're just gonna have to deal with it. It's gonna be a busy day today. It's nice, just as long as I don't freeze, I should be okay. So, here we go. It's got a nice rural feel to it. Yep, Channel 7's here. I think these are the open border people. Here we are. How are you doing? Here we go. Look, they've got everything cordoned off. They're getting everything ready. Lovely sight. How you doing? Oh, we've got the fire department here. Hey, Tall Bill.
Hi!
So where should I go?
Right in here. We're going to give them hell. We got a crowd here tonight.
Okay, great.
We're
How you doing, Upland?
We're going to let them have it.
Oh, wow. This is beautiful. What a beautiful city hall. Hello, everybody. Wow. Hello.
How are you?
I'm very
I
happy.
don't know if I know you.
My name's
but-
Arthur, and I love the shirt. That's a good sign right there.
Yay, Arthur! I love the.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's it. Upland leads the way. Absolutely. Now, Robin, because this is your wonderful city, do we get to comment multiple times or only once?
The way it's
Hold on.
handled at Upland is at the beginning of the meeting during public comments, all speaking goes forward.
Okay,
And you can
that's
only
it.
speak one time.
That's it. Just like Huntington Park
Except
and
for a public hearing. And
Okay.
it lists at the beginning.
so there's no public hearings.
There is a public hearing
But it's
on
about
water.
something. Oh, who cares?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Yeah. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at all you adorable deplorables. This is so moving. I've never felt so at home in my life. Oh, hi. Okay.
I know, Mike, you gotta come down.
That's all right. Lori with 2 E's. Is that how you spell your first? Okay, I have your email now. All right. Go Upland. That's it. Then I need all your help. Come to Torrance. Wow, this is different. This is not what it looked like in the videos. Hey, what's up, Nunez?
How's it going?
I made it.
Thanks a lot for coming out.
Glad I could make it. This is beautiful. Wow, and you got big windows and everything. This is great. Is there a seat for me? Have to ask really nicely. Hey. Oh, this is the one about...
Yeah, it's page 2 on the top left. It's about those fire bombings.
Wow, so they're finally talking about it. Are any seats available? Okay, I'll go over there. Thank you so much. I just want to get set up here. Hey, Agnes.
Hey.
Yoda got it. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I'm gonna plop that right there. Okay, thank you so much. Now, this is what republicanism looks like. I won't say this is what democracy looks like, because democracy, we're not a democracy. Beautiful. All right. Way to go, Upland. Check it out. This is so inspiring.
I have a t-shirt for you in my car. I'm going to go get it
Oh,
right now.
oh, thank you so much. I mentioned Ron. I hope you.
Thank you.
I don't know if you got the email. Shoot, the Board of Supervisors in Los Angeles is okay with defending violent criminals, and is okay. And so I sent them a massive email, and I mentioned you and your son killed in L.A. County. And I said, what about his life? Yes, thank you. I think he's all dressed up. Beautiful.
I know.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Let me go get my...
Okay, thank you. I got to fill out this card. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, what's your name?
Elizabeth.
Thanks, Elizabeth. My sister's name is Elizabeth.
Oh, nice.
All right. So
I
this
saw
is a-
you down in San Diego at the border too.
Yes,
That's the only other
build
time I
that
saw
wall. Gosh. Upland, this is it. Upland's got to beat everybody else in San Bernardino County. I don't think any other city has opted out yet.
you. It's starting to spread.
Yes, it is. Ventura County today. Simi Valley. We're going after Camarillo on Wednesday. San Dimas tomorrow. Glendora tomorrow, too. Glendora is also having a discussion. So let me take care of this.
Santa Clarita,
Yeah, May the 8th.
May the 8th.
Um, good to see you. So let me take care of this here.
Now, are you from Upland or you make the rounds for this?
I go wherever I can to support the end of this, end of this lawlessness. I'm from Torrance. I just sent another email today. They're passing a resolution supporting the Reduction of Crime and Safe Communities Act, that initiative to reinstate felonies. And I'm thinking, well, that's great, but what about SB 54? What's taking you so long? So we're working on that.
Hey, Robin. And,
I'm so glad to
how
be
was the
here.
traffic?
Oh, I came early, so it was nothing. 1 hour.
There's only 1 million illegal aliens got driver's licenses.
Right, I know. We deport all those illegals, we'll have the freeways. Make traffic great again. Make traffic less again in the state of California. Okay, what's the agenda item? Because I don't have the agenda. 14D. Hey, Judy. Hi, Judy. Okay.
I know, I recognize you. How are your kids?
Oh, mine are great. Good seeing you. Alan's 25, works for Otis Elevators, selling elevators. My daughter's a cop. Oh. Santa Cruz. She likes Northern Cal. What about yours?
Please, thank you so much.
I retired to
Okay, I'm all set. Thank you.
Kevin is a civil engineer in Sacramento, and Lauren works for Martha Stewart in
Where-
New York City.
Wow. She's wonderful.
But she just gave her notice because the magazines are folding.
Oh, they are.
When Helen went up to Davis for school, she loved Northern Cal, and I didn't think she was going to be a police officer, but it all unraveled and she loved it.
Well, that's a good place to be.
She has a science degree. She hopes to do something more with it down the road a little bit.
She'll be able to promote that. Yeah.
Everything's gonna fall out of my bag if I'm not careful. Oh, jeez. Okay.
I think that she thinks that might help her.
Thank you so much.
Huh?
Thank you. Oh, it's beautiful.
So they might. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna make some different ones.
I really am sorry.
I understand. That's fine.
When I do, I'll make them too.
Okay, thank you.
I'm looking for people to make it, and once I put Sanctuary State
Sure.
on politically,
Perfect. Oh, I'm gonna throw this on now.
but is it like this celebration? What is it?
Here we go, everybody. For Ron De Silva. Wow, I wanted Megan. Yes. This is so awesome. I'm doing great, Leonore. Good to see you. This is great. Give me about 6 seconds. Oh, thank you. Let me put this back out. You can videotape whenever you want.
That's okay. You need to go to a Christian. Yeah. You need to know somebody that has law and order in mind.
Give me a sec.
I know.
Hope it fits. Okay. This is perfect. Okay, that's fine.
That's beautiful.
Robin, does it get really cold?
Okay, I gotta talk to Rebecca.
In here?
Yeah, we'll find out. Los Alamitos was miserable. It was so cold. I had to go home.
I wore something.
Good, got it.
There you go. Let me take a picture of you.
Please. Let me, Where's the alternative?
That's true. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here we go, folks. Oh, I got
The preemie diapers.
Oh, it's all tied up. Does it get really cold at night? Or is it starting to get warm? Yeah. Yeah! Are they about to start? Okay. These colors don't run.
I love it.
I'm not sitting in that middle seat if you want to sit.
I got a seat. I'm fine. Thank you, Robin.
You're gonna get it now.
Well, Janine got her RN.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That's good to see. Are you here because of all this?
Amen. Wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah, I had to pay out-of-state tuition in New York.
There you go.
I'll be paying for the rest of my life.
But those illegals, they get scholarships for being illegal. So they get rewarded for being criminals.
They don't have to pay near what we
Do you want your stuff? Yeah, I'm going to go sit up on the front because I'm going to photograph.
Here we go. You got everything, Robin?
Yeah, and then my son went to UC Davis, and I had to pay.
You had to pay through the teeth. I just paid off my loans 2 years ago. You know, and what, everybody else gets a free ride. Are those? Is that seat taken over there?
Yeah, there was a lady.
Okay, so I'll wait. Just that's fine.
She doesn't invite you back.
Okay,
All
she's
right,
not.
good evening, everyone.
Just
and
be-
welcome to the Upland City Council meeting for April the 23rd. At this time, could we have a roll call?
Councilmember Robinson?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Tim?
Here.
Negotiator Stone?
Oh, you
Here.
okay?
Councilmember Libby? Councilmember Ellis?
Is that okay?
Here.
Yeah, of course.
All right, do we have any additions or deletions to the agenda?
We do not.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any oral communications?
We do not have any oral communications on the closed session.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Would you like to read closed session?
City Council recessed to closed session to discuss item 4A on the agenda, Government Code Section 54956.9, conference with legal counsel, anticipated litigation.
I think yeah.
All right, great. Thank you
I've got
very much.
signs.
So we will recess and we will return at 7 p.m. Thank you.
Miss Stone.
Oh.
They're going to go into closed session now, I believe.
For an hour.
That's fine.
What do they do now?
They're going to come back at 7?
Yeah, I think Robin. Oh wait, she's the expert. They're going to discuss their closed session agenda now.
Closed session.
Okay.
And then the regular meeting will start at 7.
Great. Okay.
This is a closed
You guys did such a great
Then we'll go to
job.
closed session now until 7, and then the city council meeting starts at 7.
So I got to tell you, as I was walking up the street here,
Can you save that seat for Greg Oppenheimer? Do you know Greg?
I like your look. We love ice
Oh,
buns.
thank
Do
you.
have any more?
You know what? We ran out of them, unfortunately.
I get it.
Sorry.
I think I have mine at home. I saw Gino and the mayor, and boy, they didn't want to talk to me. They were like, hello.
They are saying to no one how they're voting on this. They've all just been completely tight-lipped. They
Oh,
won't
absolutely.
communicate at all. So
Yeah. Well, it's fine. It's a
we
Brown
hope
Act
it goes
violation.
our way. Are you live streaming?
Yes, I am. Absolutely.
Or did you see if there's any protests going on?
I saw a couple of brown supremacy outside. That's it.
There's supposed to be a big raging protest.
Where are they?
Yeah, I did.
And
Taco
then,
truck isn't here
Have
yet.
a raging protest.
oh, they're taco truck.
6 to 7, and then come in here and rage some more.
Oh, brother. Well, I don't know where they're gonna go because there's no place to sit.
What we want to do was fill the council chambers.
And you did it. Way to go, Robin. Congratulations.
I think this is pretty much our side.
This is incredible.
I feel like I'm in the shadows, Gloria. I know what it feels like to live in the shadows.
Yes. They keep you in the dark and they feed you. Yeah.
Yes.
Here we are, folks. Oh, okay. I've got lots of great signs. Oh, isn't that great?
I'm gonna call Carolyn, make sure she's on her way, and if not, we can.
Oh, I gotta get a photo.
May not be here till 7. Gloria, do you know Greg Abrahamian? Do you know Greg Abrahamian? Do you know who that is? He may not be here till 7, but we'll save that for you.
Let me move for a second. All right.
Chanel.
Chanel's on her way? Okay. Okay. All right, perfect. Does anybody need a no sanctuary state sign? Okay. Perfect. There you go. Raise your hands if you need one. Okay,
Where are
great.
you going tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm still on the fence right now. Probably San Dimas, though.
Thank you for being here.
Okay, I only have like 20 something, so. Let me move over there. Hold on. I only have 2 hands. Hold on. Over here, anybody? Sanctuary? No sanctuary state? You got a sign. Someone who doesn't have a sign. We got. Let me hand it over here. Okay. Okay. There.
I printed up some Torrance ones.
Those
and I
two.
gave
Oh, give them to
her.
me.
Yeah,
Give them to me.
So before you leave, get them
Pass
from
that
her.
down, please. Okay.
You need an extra one?
I might. Let me see.
Actually, I do have one, but it's a little smaller than this.
So, and give me a sec. Let me see if I have some more. Okay. Any more? Anyone else? If you don't have a sign, preferably, because I want everybody to have a sign. Yay!
I'll take one.
And yes. Oh, wonderful. All right. Hold on, Nunes. Let me. People who don't have signs first. Okay. Go ahead and pass that one down. Here's 2 for this. And do you still need one? Okay. And for that gentleman in the blue. Perfect. Okay. This is mine. I don't have any more.
He's got a great.
I've got 1. Do you? Okay. Let me have that one. Good. Let me have it. Thank you. Okay. All right. So. All right, folks. I'm back. All right. We're gonna just check out the pro SB54 group. Okay. Freedom of speech. That's cool. You're allowed to support. So I just want to bring an element to this debate really quick. So I know you guys support this sanctuary thing, but what about the sanctuary for Ronald Da Silva? He was killed by an illegal in El Monte, in Los Angeles County.
We know.
What about, okay, you know, then why do you support SB 54? Because he's gone in part because of sanctuary jurisdictions. Absolutely. Please take a photo. What about his dreams? Would somebody please respond? What about Ronald's dreams? He was a dreamer too. Or Ruben Morphine, executed by an illegal when he was 13. It was about 4 days after Christmas. His mother still misses him to this day. Agnes Givney, his mother, is in that meeting right now. What would you like to tell her? If you support this lawless legislation, please take a photo. I want this to be the final factor that people look at. This is what matters. These American lives. Notice how I say, don't talk to him. Suddenly they don't want to talk. Because you can't argue this. There's Mr. Lanas. This guy said I had only 5 years left because I'm white. That's what Mr. Luis Nolasco said. You think that's appropriate? Why do you have a problem with people who have lighter skin than you? That guy said that in a meeting in Rialto. He said white people have 5 years left. Tell me how you're protecting the civil liberties of American citizens when you dishonor people because of their skin color. Doesn't want to talk to me. Hey.
You know, I could make an educated.
Viva la Revolution. It's spelled wrong. It should have a C, not a T. if it's going to be in Spanish. So, Mr. Nolasco, I'm going to ask you again. Are you going to recant those comments in which you said that white people only have 5 years left? You can go to Rialto City Council. It was January the 13th, 2017. He is an illegal alien and a spokesman for the ACLU.
That's very fascist. Sounds like a Nazi.
Yeah, that sounds like a Nazi. It was the sanctuary for Ron De Silva. He was half Hispanic. Best of both worlds. What about his dreams? So you would deport people who don't look like you? Again, that sounds like Nazism to me.
Very, very fast.
You wear a Stark shirt that says deport racist. By the way, he's Hispanic, so do you want to say that to his face?
A naturalized citizen.
And
Central America.
Which country?
Nicaragua.
Oh, brother. Communist state,
right way.
where they kill everybody for not agreeing with the government. What about their rights? See, this is... I don't have a problem. I think this guy is just uneducated. For him to wear a shirt that says deport racist.
That's right. It's okay. Travis Allen in a landslide.
Absolutely.
Mark
If
my
this is
word.
how you want to
Travis
behave.
Allen in a landslide.
I respect your service. My father fought in Vietnam. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, and you know what? If you feel dishonored, that's your problem. You fought for this country so that President Trump could be president.
That's what you're acting like.
Are you hiding behind your military service as an excuse to disparage this country? You may not do that.
I know.
No better than John McCain, and he's a Republican, and I despise how he undermines this country.
I've never been through hatred like we did.
Benedict Arnold was a great. Was a
What
greater
hatred?
soldier than
What are you
you
talking about? Let him finish. Go ahead. What hatred?
That's what you're acting like. Benedict
What hatred?
My mom was born in 1919 in
Okay.
Anaheim.
Great.
She was more American than Mickey Mouse. Because she was there
She was,
first.
of course,
She
absolutely.
was deported in Operation Wetback in the 50s.
So she was here. Wait a minute. Why was she deported then?
Because of the color of her skin.
And that's wrong.
And
I agree
that's
with you.
what's happening now,
If
right
she
now.
was born
Watch,
in this
watch.
country, then she's a
A
citizen.
few weeks ago.
So that's not the same thing, is it?
But it's the same hysteria
No, it's
that
not.
you're doing.
Ah,
Yes.
This is hysteria.
This is the guy who said deport racist, and he won't explain to me why.
Well, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm just asking. You want to talk about racism? Luis Nolasco over there says that white people have 5 years left. I'm sorry, but I plan to live to be 120. Thank you very much. That's a promise that many people can claim. So please tell me why you say you support civil liberties when you seem to be dedicated to people who don't have the same skin color as you not living very long. That's offensive. That's racism. So you want to deport racists? Oh, that guy's illegal, by the way, so you should definitely focus on him because he's here illegally. He should be deported. Absolutely. Bernie Sanders is against open borders, by the way, so why are you wearing that hat? Did you know that? Salon interview. He said it. Open borders is a Koch brothers proposal. Yep. He said that. You don't know that?
It doesn't matter. I'm good with the next.
It doesn't matter? It doesn't matter? Then why do you support a guy who says one thing one day and then 3 months later changes his mind? Did Bernie Sanders like get a payout or something? So we got Channel 7. I know you spoke to one of them. Why don't you interview me, or better yet, the mother of this young man? He was murdered by an illegal. You want me to get Agnes Gibbony out here? You should talk to her. Because I saw that you want to talk to them, but there's another side to this, by the way, that's here in larger numbers.
What city was he from?
El Monte. In fact, it says right here.
What city are you from?
Torrance, California.
Yeah, so what are you doing here? We don't
I'm here
want you.
supporting this city. Who's we? You don't speak for this community. You do not speak for this community unless you have multiple personalities. That's what I thought. Delusional. I have a right to be here, ma'am. Again, more Nazism. You don't have a right to speak here. You don't live here. This is the United States of America. It's called the First Amendment. You might want to check it out because apparently you don't know. Look at her go. Another runner. Beautiful. Sure, really quick. I'd rather have Agnes, but okay.
One sec. All right.
Let me get this out of the way so you can see it. Oh, look at you.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
More important. Let me get this so it's recording. Thank you.
Okay, start by saying your first and last name and then spell it.
My name is Arthur Shopper. Last name S is in Sam, C is in cat, H is in hat, A is in apple, P is in people, E is in elephant, R is in rabbit.
And then basically say why you're here and what you support.
I am here because the city of Upland is taking a courageous stance against SB 54, the lawless, unconstitutional sanctuary state law. It endangers public safety, it rewards lawbreakers, it allows criminal aliens back into our communities who killed young Americans like Ron DeSilva here. He was murdered in a drive-by when a gangbanger, an illegal alien, was targeting one guy but ended up shooting him. I know his mother. You should talk to Agnes Gibney, the mother of this child, this young man who was killed by an illegal. We can't have this anymore. This must stop, and I support the city of Upland taking a stance against SB 54.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Ben. I want you to look at Ron DeSilva. What about his life? You say, don't talk to me, but you ignore these lives. When is this going to stop? So you'd rather play kazoos than commiserate American lives taken by illegals? They're going to cheer and chant. They're cheering and chanting because Americans are killed by illegals. Really? This is what your side has come to? Kazoos. Really?
Yeah.
An action that's in contravention of the law? Yes?
Okay, so because I wasn't born in America.
You are making this about skin color. Why?
What is your problem with
Why are you making this about skin color?
Why are you?
You just did. It came out of your mouth. You made the false charge that I say Hispanics are here illegally. I have never said that. Shame on you. Why do you have a problem?
What race is he?
Why did you
What
say
race
that?
is he?
You're saying he's illegal? Never
You
said that.
said that.
You're
You
lying.
said that guy
You guys are not even good at lying anymore.
You said that guy
You've
was
got to
illegal
stop
alien.
lying. We need to have a serious discussion about
you
this
gotta look in the
to
mirror.
ensure that we as a country can protect our sovereignty, to protect the rule of law. This guy called Hispanics illegal.
No, you did.
Did you just hear that? I mean, and then he lies and says the otherwise. Oh, and I just got an article about the fire bombings in Boyle Heights.
Yeah.
Black communities. Whatever happened to? Oh, she's on our side. Why are you like talking to her like she's not on? Why did you assume that she was on your side? That's it. Don't waste your time with him. Don't waste your time. Stop discriminating against Hispanics.
And you disrupted it there.
No, I didn't disrupt anything. I asked a serious question, asking for a serious answer, and you didn't provide one. And are you from this city?
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm from this country. That's all I need.
This is Upland.
Wow. I've got to tell. So, what do you? Oh, race is a construct that I'm finding harder and harder to believe.
I know on Facebook.
Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, everybody, you won't believe this. So I talked to this one guy who's like pro-illegal, and he said he called Hispanics illegal. I said, I've never, ever seen illegal immigration as a skin color issue. And they automatically go to skin color every time. Pretty damn racist. And you were right here with me. That guy right there said Hispanics are illegal. It's just, who's the racist? Uh-oh. Oh! Violent. I agree with you. I'm going away. I agree. There's no talking to the other side. It's scary.
Are they scary here?
No, they're outnumbered here.
Oh, yeah, isn't that something?
I am live, just letting you know. So. I guess it's going to be hot after all. You were on Facebook and...
Yeah, and a gentleman said that we keep forgetting that we stole the land from the Native Americans. And I said, excuse me, the Mexicans stole the land from the Native Americans. Not the other way around.
That's right, and we bought it.
They sold it to us, so get your history correct.
And you can always tell them that the Mexican nationals wanted to be Americans. The Bear Flag Revolt was...
90% stayed here.
They wanted to be here. They didn't want to be in that corrupt kleptocracy that couldn't get its governance together. Wow. Oh no, I'm not worried about it. I want to confront and expose the hate. The real racism is here with those guys who want our open borders, who don't care about the rule of law. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it together. I know. Focus on the government.
Our mayor is really cracked down. She's really proud of
Mrs. Stone. Sure.
Oh my God.
That's fine.
She's like.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
So let me. Does she also like forbid applauding and stuff like that too?
We better not. I don't know how bad she is.
That's too bad. But okay.
I don't know how bad.
I have no interest in creating.
If we did it, I don't know that if she warns us or not ahead of time. But I
Okay.
know she just
All right.
runs a real tight ship.
Hey, how you doing? Good. We're raising heaven.
She'll tell us. I'm
She needs to at least settle the ground rules because it's not fair for her just to toss people out. This isn't Huntington Park, and it shouldn't become Huntington Park.
Probably lay the ground rules.
Okay.
The lady Kim is a really nice lady, really sharp.
Okay. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
She doesn't have an
Oh shoot. Shoot. Elizabeth, my sign fell. Thank you. Yay, look at us. We're all here.
I'm coming in. I'm not leaving anymore.
Sir, do you need a sign? My mom would like one.
Okay, let me see what I can give you. I want to keep both of these for back and forth.
The one in the Travis Alley shirt.
Yay, she's the one I probably just met. Let me see what I can give you. Okay, I don't want to give these out because they're not mine. I actually have to return them. I don't have any more to give. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
They don't even belong to me, and I'm holding on to them. Okay. Wow, this is so cool. We got her stuff. So happy. Okay. So we're gonna take a look here. Okay. So we got reserved seating for the guest of honor. Okay.
Betty, you already know. Betty already knows about this.
So Chanel, I got an article from Gary talking about the fire bombings in Boyle Heights. I got to get the story about Torrance though, because I didn't know about that. So in Torrance there was a fire bombing too, that to scare illegals were. I think maybe they're talking about the mail address Torrance, but not the real city, because you know how Torrance is also the mailing address bleeds into the unincorporated area. So.
So what? I do have a couple articles on that.
Okay.
I don't know if I have them on me.
Just I don't want you to give up a resource right now.
Okay, but
I just email them to me.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, but not illegals. Their lives matter in their own countries, not here.
And you know what, you answered right when, she said, oh, you're not even from here. Like you said, you're from this country, and that's how we have to continue.
My country. Remember, whose country? My country.
Are they questioning your citizenship status?
Wait a minute. Are you saying I have to be documented?
No. Are they questioning your status? Where are you from?
Agnes, one of the Channel 7 said we'll talk to you, but I said you must talk to Agnes. So I told them about Ron. So I hope that they actually do it. Usually they don't want to, but shame, they got to do it.
Is that Channel 7 or Channel 2?
Channel 7. She's right there. Let me introduce you. Okay, I know maybe not now. This is Agnes. Okay, this is her son.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay.
Here's my car.
I'd follow.
All right. Wow. This looks like a fire hazard to me. They're blocking the doors, but they don't want us to have a wall on our border. I'm very confused. Folks, this is how crazy it's gotten. Oh, hey, Gary. I think it's your fun little professor. She's right there.
Oh, is Jilda here?
White supremacy, LGBTQ, white supremacy.
I can't wait to watch
Which one is that?
And she's blocking me for some reason. She doesn't want to be on camera.
I can't wait to watch
You mean they're suddenly ashamed of themselves when reality confronts them, I guess?
Yeah, that's Dr. Jilda Ochoa.
Right.
You got to pay $57,000 a year to take her class.
Oh, wow. To listen to her go on about
at Pomona College.
The whole alphabet of perversions and all
I
that.
can't wait till she goes up there.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Partner, Ukaipa, unanimous.
Yeah! Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Ukaipa officially opted out. 5-0, unanimous. Ukaipa opted out.
Yes!
We've got 5-0, yes.
She went to West Covina also. She was like one of the first, because I watched the meeting. She was one of the first speakers, and she has a whole group of people from La Puente.
Oh, brother.
So she brings her La Puente.
Those are her little bugs.
Yeah.
Her little brown supremacy.
That's where she comes from.
Yeah, they're getting divided fast. Okay, I better sit down. I'm pushing it. I can see that he's got his face is really, really red, so he's like calm. Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna take it easy. Come on, really quick. And we're gonna do this really quick. We gotta be really calm because I'm really afraid that they're gonna get triggered by me. Okay, they're not gonna hurt you though. They'll hurt me. You know it's true.
Yeah. Where's the sign?
Right over there at the back. So this is an NAACP sign, and we have a Black American.
The NAACP no longer represents the black community.
The colored people.
NAACP no longer represents the black community.
Right.
Because of organizations like the NAACP, the blacks are powerful if we're well behaved.
Okay, way to go. Ukaipa said got out of it. San Jacinto is going to be May the 8th. San Jacinto, yeah. That's Andrew Kochick's city, so he's running for assembly to repeal and replace Chad Mays, Mr. Cap and
Every single aspect of it right down to the living conditions and all that.
Communists, total communists.
Good evening.
Okay.
Can I have your attention?
Okay.
If you have a seat, can you please take it?
Okay.
We just want to do a security check of the room to count how many people are here, to make sure we're not exceeding any...
No fire marshal issues.
If you wouldn't mind taking your seat if you have a seat. Thank you.
All right. Did you have a chance to talk to him, or there?
She didn't seem very interested at all.
No surprise. You have to get in their face. You have to get in their face. That's what I did.
You know what she did? She went
I need soda.
like
How
this,
many
like she
do you
does
need?
not.
We got more people
want
coming.
to talk to me because they don't
I
want to
need
hear
at
the other
least
side.
3.
They want to follow.
They have a narrative, but guess what? I've got it on record. I told them to talk to you.
Yes.
So we'll expose them.
Yeah.
And pretty soon they'll be out of business. They won't have. We got to start being very strict with the media. And there's Benjamin Wood. Hi, Benjamin.
What a sourpuss.
I've had it. It's. I don't know who's paying him, but he's the one who's the ringleader for the college kids losing their minds like this.
Do you have another one like this?
Okay, I'll give you mine. One. This is it. I have literally no more left though. Except I need one.
Do you have another? Do you need?
This is it. I've only got one.
Oh.
Yay! Okay, perfect.
you.
Because I'm trying to have it on both sides. Sanctuary for Citizens. I love it. The city of gracious living.
There's a couple of girls that are truckers over there. And they used to sell.
Their corrupt, open border, anti-American, globalist agenda falling apart before their eyes. You saw me confront Luis Nolasco, the guy who said that white people only have 5 years left, who calls himself an ACLU advocate when he's undermining our own civil liberties. We have a lot of people from the different colleges, but this fight tends to fall apart because they're not the ones who pay the taxes that keep the cities running. And so we've had enough. They're going to have to tell those kids to go outside because this is a fire hazard. This is a fire hazard. You can't have people blocking the doors. You can't have people. Take your NAACP. They're totally that whole movement has been so corrupted.
You know what, Arthur? I wish I had a poster like that with my family holding hands.
Yeah.
And I can no longer do that. That's
right.
a hypocrisy right there.
Yeah. Your family is separated forever,
Yeah, forever.
and they complain about families being separated once in a while.
They need to take your kids back to wherever they came from.
At least they're still alive. So, that poster is so ironic because they talk about families being together. That poster, you have a poster with all those different people holding hands, right? But you have so many Americans whose loved ones are dead because of illegals. They can't hold hands. So I just, would they like to hold hands maybe with Agnes or with Angie Morphine, whose children are dead because of illegals? I doubt it. Hey, all right. Oh, this is a great photo. Let me take a photo. I'm so glad to be here to help you out. Yay! Woohoo! Upland Pride. We're not in Huntington Beach, guys, so okay. No party, okay. USA! 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 All right. Now we need Riverside County on board. One city after another is going to knock down. Build that wall. 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 I have a door. I lock it at night. I'd like to lock the door to my country.
This is way over capacity.
Yeah, we need to deport some people.
I would say that all of the people over there in
USA! USA!
USA! I'm off record. USA! 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 That wall! Build that wall!
Build that wall! Build that wall! Build that wall! Build that wall!
Hey, Agnes! Agnes! They say immigrants are welcome here, like you!
I'm a legal immigrant. I'm welcome here, not you guys.
Immigrants are welcome here. Absolutely.
Legal immigrant.
Come through the front door, please.
Legal, not illegal.
You're not an immigrant if you broke into this country. Okay, Robin, I didn't start it, so don't blame me. No hate, no fear. Legal immigrants are welcome here. No hate. I hate the fact we shouldn't have to say legal though, because immigrant means legal.
Yeah,
if you're not
right.
legal, you're an illegal alien.
I'm saying that in my speech.
I'm so fed up with that. It's very offensive. It's offensive. It's offensive when they use the term immigrant for illegals. It's very offensive. It's a lie. I know, they're not pieces of paper. They are moral agents who broke into our country. And I don't care if you were 5 years old when your mommy brought you here. That is not my fault.
all of the people that are like for the coast and like they're environmentalists and all of that.
Right.
Let me tell you, human waste, all of the business population, they're hurting us.
Absolutely, it hurts the environment. If they really cared about the environment, they would oppose illegal immigration. Because they like dump and they ruin the environment.
The Sierra Club is ran by George Soros.
I know they bought them. Before they were bought, they opposed mass immigration. After they got $10 million, they changed their stance.
Yeah, we were trying to get them to help us pick up the desert because it was so trash. They wouldn't do it. And I called down there and I said, I need to talk to somebody, why won't you help us?
I know.
And they go, because of our donor.
The donors, the donors.
And I finally got her to tell me who it was.
Where was Ronald when he was murdered by
So Robin, this is like Rialto. Rialto was really... Rialto needs to get on board and oppose SB 54. Dee Dee, right? No, you're Dee Dee. Oh, I forgot her name. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
What's your name?
I forgot.
Sherry?
Sherry I called you Dee Dee. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I called you Dee Dee. That's wrong. What is it? I called you Dee Dee. That's wrong. I'm sorry. Tony. That's right. Tony Hall. Holly. Okay. So you're from Rialto, right? Okay. Well, Chino's working on it, right? We need Rialto on board. Wouldn't that be fun to have Rafael Trujillo sit there? First, we stop Sanctuary City. Then we will stop Sanctuary State. Chino and Chino Hills. Got it. We were there to speak to the board, the supervisor. Go Chino. Say no to illegal immigration. Say no to racist illegal immigration. Sanctuary cities are racist. No hate, no fear. Americans are welcome here.
Mine's like done. It's done already? Yeah, mine's done. I think Arthur has one.
What?
What's in your pocket?
Oh, a charger?
Yeah.
Yes. You're running out of juice?
Yeah. Can I plug in a little bit?
Really quick? Go ahead. I don't know if it'll work, but try. Does it fit?
Yeah, it'll fit. Are you Android? Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let me just say how much. Okay.
Are you good? Are you good?
I'm at 45 right now, so.
I just need a few minutes.
Is it charging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. You are at what are you at now? Oh yeah, you're low. Go. That's fine.
Hey, you know about tomorrow, right? The event for Gracing, Huntington Beach.
What's happening in Huntington Beach? I don't know what's happening.
Really? Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you. Okay.
Are they trying to do something to her?
Yeah. They're trying to remove her from her seat on the commissions board.
Oh my God.
Do you know Gracie?
I do. Yes.
You do, yeah.
I can't be. I got San Dimas is on the schedule.
Love it.
So everybody's gonna have to kind of coordinate. Talk to some Orange County people, I guess. Dang.
I have.
Just give me email me the link. Here. I don't know.
I would appreciate anything you could do to help me.
No.
Thank you.
No.
I think there's like 42 people that I need. All right, I don't need you to be disrespectful to anyone.
We don't want.
Just asking you kindly if we can get some seats to allow the people to come in for the water rates. I'd really appreciate it.
Hey, you snooze, you lose.
Thank you, sir.
How are you?
I'm really good at finding the I am. They won't let
Megan, where is it now? The clipboard? Okay. Okay.
They won't let me in.
Lenore, pass it to your left.
Can they put this out? No.
Okay.
Okay, folks, we will give you a stamp that will assure you to get back in. If you'll come over here and see the city manager, we'd appreciate it.
Okay, I'm gonna throw up my
No,
card.
you can't keep going back and forth.
Come on, Abrahamian.
Make a decision.
Hey, Missy.
I got 10.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I guess these are
For you, Kuiper. You won't need them, but I'll take them.
Can we just put like a Sharpie and write
Yeah,
new
we'll do
city
that.
on it?
It's going to
So I'm passing that around to collect info to keep people up to date about Sanctuary State. So yeah, wonderful. I'm sorry? Oh, I know. Thank you. Oh, I know. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I give you my contact info. You're free to take it. Hi, Janet. We gotta take on Long Beach and get them to reverse it. We got a lot of work to do, but we're starting here in LA County. We've got Redondo Beach is thinking about it. Rancho Palos Verdes, San Dimas, Glendora. I'm working on La Mirada too. So we got a lot of cities. What is that?
Torrance?
Yes, Torrance. Yeah, they're going to pass a resolution for that initiative to reinstate felonies with the Reducing Crime and Public Safety Act. I'm like, what about SB 54? So come on. So we're going to work on that. We got everybody here. The whole crowd is here. This is so exciting, folks. We're good, folks. This is great. I wonder if we'll get to a point when these open border people finally get tired of doing this. This is wonderful.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm the only one. I don't hand it out to anybody else. This is to keep people informed about other events to take on Sanctuary State. Thank you. And my information is there right at the top. Okay, hold on. Okay, just pull it, please. Okay.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. Okay, you're about to die on me?
Oh, yeah, I'm at an X now.
Okay, go.
Woo, you saved me.
Okay. She didn't want to say hi to me. She's like not happy with me.
Isn't this beautiful how many people have come out?
We took over. There's more of us, I think.
I love it.
This is wonderful.
I love it. It is
This
so
is it.
beautiful.
The people united will never be
Yes.
divided. The citizens united will never be divided.
Miracle I got.
Right.
Oh, I bet. So you have to take what, the 60
We got the power
or the
of
10
first.
to get here? Because you're in Santa Clarita, so you
I
took the
took the
210.
210.
Okay. Wow.
Santa Clarita?
Yeah, I took the 210. And
How long did it take? 2 hours?
Almost 2 hours to get here.
I got here way early. I just do all my business here. So it took me 1 hour.
Really a pretty city.
Yes, it is. This is a nice area. Okay. There's a guy named Don Tulipso. So I need you to leave a comment, leave your email address. I will email you with the resources to take on the city of Long Beach. I will connect you with fellow Long Beach residents so that you can undo Sanctuary City in Long Beach, okay? All right? So this is what we're going to do, folks. It's a really nice city. Big trees, but it doesn't feel like a dumpy rural area. It's very nice and upbeat. So, and Agnes, what's happening in Rancho Cucamonga? Has the city council go back to?
I haven't heard anything.
I like it.
So I may just contact the mayor and find out.
They need to hurry.
Yeah.
They're dragging their feet.
Is it okay for my bag? No,
Yeah.
you can leave it. That's
Thank
fine.
you, sweetheart. Thank you.
Yes.
Can you turn that off?
Okay, off record, just a sec. Yes. Hold on. I gotta make sure. They're lying, and they took the sign away. They took it away. Oh, they're not trying to bring it back. I should, but they have to be off record, right? They can't be interviewed. I know that's like a protocol.
What about the banner?
Damn. Oh, okay. Let me just give you the battery.
Do you recognize any of these people?
Where's my clipboard? Oh, there it is. Okay. I just do not want to lose that. I don't want other people's info being lost. So. Are they trying to raise the water rates now?
Oh yeah, dude. These people are complete. You know what I'm saying? They're
Just letting you know. The cities need to find ways to lower their tax burden, not raise it. That's very offensive.
Arthur, are you live on YouTube?
Yes, I am. Well, I'm not announcing the channel because my other YouTube channel got shut down. I made a video condemning anti-Semitism, and they called it hate speech and took it down. And then other videos just got taken down. It's totally fascist, and it's just outrageous. This city council is very different from what I see on the videos. It seemed like a much smaller room. All right, everybody's all set? Who wanted to sign got to sign. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so Miguel, what I'm doing is I'm passing this around. I'm asking you to collect people's info so I can keep them apprised of Sanctuary State. We've got lots of cities we can take on in your backyard as well as others. Yes, people, mine's there at the top. I'm not going to ask for something if I don't give it out first. No pressure. And I will never share this. I make it very clear. This is only about Sanctuary State. No one else is getting this.
Yes.
So, okay, we
Yeah,
don't want the
this-
brown supremacy.
Exactly.
Can you be an eye out on that really quick, or can you? Would you mind? Okay, go ahead, Miguel. They'll help you out over here. We just heard 5-0, so I don't know what to tell you.
No.
What's happening?
I just talked to Nathan Miller of Andrew Kotick's
Okay.
John Biab is there.
Okay.
and he said that people are still talking that nobody's voted.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Well, I wonder why Jean Biab would say.
Oh, I don't know. I just heard someone report that to me, and I don't know. Well, now I don't know. How you doing now? A little better? 7%?
Me?
Just heard he can't
2%?
Oh, forget it. Okay. Okay, you got it. Okay, so just be really careful because there's some open border people over here. So they don't believe in borders for the country, and they don't believe in borders for our privacy. They love Mark Zuckerberg, who sells our stuff to the lowest bidder. So that's very offensive. Okay, so we've got open border people here. Here they are, all standing along the wall. Okay, that's better. Okay. Well, I had that plugged in the whole day, so there should be plenty of energy.
They can't hold that many.
This is bigger than, this is about the size of Torrance, I think. Let me ask Robin. Who else is a Upland resident? Are you Upland residents? How many people can be seated in this? How many seats are there? 70. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so 64, 128. Okay, 128. Oh, I'll be. I'm coming.
Arthur, can you get a sign?
Abrahamian? That's for Abrahamian. Up here, Rob. Okay, he's got it. Okay.
No, I put it in my stomach.
Yeah,
So I'm
put it
not
under my
that
chin.
way. Just kidding. Yeah.
Okay. We want to keep the signs up.
I know.
We got to be active, be live, just like my photographer friend, Mark Langzam, says.
Actually, I got it. It's so hard, you know. How's everything with you?
Yeah. Just keep an eye out. Make sure it only goes to our team. You understand.
Still?
My lawyers are taking care of that. I have nothing.
Okay, looks like we got a city council meeting. Miss Stone is Miss No Nonsense. It looks like they're about to begin. We're a little late. It's about 7:10 already.
When I walked in, the partners kind of jumped all the way. Well, Jeff gave us the business.
And, you know, I had no problem throwing kids out.
I don't want it. They're being
Yeah.
If you're going to be disruptive.
Yeah. So can you legally just walk away from it? You can. Yeah, because you had nothing to do with it.
And I've applied to the IRS for innocent spouse protection.
For that loan, I remember it was a big amount.
709.
Yep, they're a little behind. They're a little behind.
No, it's 100 and they have a lien on the house for 100.
So Greg, are your parents immigrants, or your mom, or your parents? Oh, I'll ask you later.
Equity that I got in the house, I won't be able to.
For those of you that gave up your seat, I really do appreciate you allowing the folks that needed to be in for the water were able to get in. So, starting off our meeting this evening will be Pastor Randy Gardner from Purpose Church. He will be here to lead our invocation. Following that will be the Pledge of Allegiance led by Councilmember Felipe. So if you'll all rise, please.
Shall we pray together?
Yes.
Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. God, we come before you tonight recognizing that you are the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
Thank you.
And that one day every knee will bow before you. And we recognize you are the God of peace and perfection. God, you're the one who bestows benevolent gifts upon all of us. Forgive us for the times when we don't see those things, we don't recognize those things in front of us. We pray that you, knowing our hearts, would forgive us at times when selfishness or discontent or greed enter in and creep into our hearts. Forgive us many times for our narrowness, for our wrong motives, our impure motives. We recognize tonight that you are not only a great God, but that we can bring everything before you in prayer. And so we ask in these moments that you will be with our city council members. Lord, we recognize them as elected officials. And God, for all of our city leaders and officials who lead us and who protect us, thank you for these men and women. Bless them. May they know great peace. May they even know great joy as they serve this community. And we pray tonight that we will draw near to you as you seek to draw near to us. And Father, we do pray for discernment for our leaders tonight.
Yes.
Pray for unity and peace to preside, to rule. And God, we pray for objectivity, for wisdom, for the ability to see beyond what we see, and if you will, in this tangible physical sense, that we would see with the eyes that might give us that ability to see what is unseen, what is really important. That we might have that special knack tonight to see things from other people's point of views as well. God, so these moments are yours. Thank you again for our leaders. Bless them, fill them with grace, poise, and wisdom. I pray this in the strong name of our Lord and Savior Jesus.
Yes. Amen. Amen. Born and unborn.
Please join as we salute our flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, born and unborn.
Excuse me, folks, if you cannot be nice to each other, you will be asked to be removed. We have a lot going on tonight, and we have got to keep order.
Who has the clipboard now?
All right, Carrie, let's move on to presentations.
Miguel.
First presentation is a proclamation declaring May 12, 2018 as Letter Carriers Food Drive Day to be accepted by Maricela Sangre and Upland Post Office Postmaster and Paula Miller, Vice President, NALC Branch 2168.
Anyone else who could take it? That's fine.
Good evening, Mayor Stone and City Council. Thank you so much on behalf of Upland's Letter Carriers. I'm here to thank you for declaring Saturday, May 12th, Upland Letter Carrier Food Drive Day. We appreciate you guys supporting us every year. And I was looking at some of the statistics, and this is our 25th year in Upland doing the food drive. So we've collected from our wonderful patrons over 750,000 pounds. That goes right back into the community over those 25 years. We thank you for your support, and everybody is welcome to come down and see how the process is in person if you would like to do that anytime. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much.
We have a proclamation for you. As has been noted, the National Association of Letter Carriers will sponsor a nationwide food drive on May 12th. The NALC program started in 1991 and has grown into the largest one-day food collection in our nation. In 2017, nearly 26,000 pounds of food was given to food pantries in our community, and nationwide, more than 70 million pounds of food is provided by postal customers for millions of needy families, bringing the total since the inception of the drive to 1.5 billion pounds. The City of Upland is proud to recognize the significant and important contributions of NALC Branch 2168 to our community. So, along with our Mayor, Debbie Stone, and the council members, Gino Felipe, Carol Kim, Janice Elliott, and myself, Sid Robinson, do hereby proclaim Saturday, May 12, 2018, as Letter Carriers Food Drive Day, and we encourage all citizens of the community to participate in the food drive. And here's this proclamation.
Congratulations and thank you so much. All right.
Next is a proclamation declaring May 3rd, 2018 as National Day of Prayer, accepted by Jim Thomas.
So the city attorney is supportive.
It is warm in here. We have National Day of Prayer. Is a very special time for all of our citizens, for us to get together as a group and different
and for expressing your opinion on these issues. Tonight, we're going to be having a business meeting featuring the hot button topic of immigration policy. Please be aware that this is a business meeting and we want to hear all of your points of view and the opinion of anybody that wants to speak. Even frequent and loud clapping can keep us from hearing other people.
Okay.
I especially want to thank those of you who will be patient and quiet while others that have an opinion that differ from yours express theirs. There are many ways of looking at issues, and it is a wise person who is respectful and listens to those with differing perspectives. Carrie, can you put up the handout I gave you on the animal shelter? Okay, on Saturday, May 12th, from 10 o'clock to 3:30, the Friends of Upland Animal Shelter will be hosting a spring pet fair, which will present adorable pets that will be available for adoption. American diving dog competitions and tryout, Upland Police Department's own canine Rudy, who's made quite a name for himself in his efforts to thwart crime. There will be pet demonstrations, a marketplace, food vendors, entertainment, raffle prizes, and kids' activities. And I hope to see many of you there. On Earth Day yesterday, I helped the Pomona Valley Audubon Society, along with Wild Wings of California, educate our community on the value of protecting our hawk and owl population that eat a lot of rats and mice. It was amazing to be able to hold one of these beautiful birds and to see how enchanted people were by having a close personal contact with them. By using rat traps instead of poison, you can help protect our hawks, owls, and pets from ingesting poisoned rodents and dying needlessly. On April 12th, I attended a webinar on how to hold productive public meetings, and later that day I attended a meeting on controlling PERS liabilities along with Councilmember Robinson. Minimizing these liabilities is always a consideration in our financial decision-making, since cities that ignore these liabilities are at risk of severe service cutbacks or worse. I was pleased that Upland has been proactive by opening and contributing excess funds into a PARS account that can offer higher rates of return than our regular investment accounts can. Thank you so much for our Upland Finance Department. Thanks again, everybody who is here tonight or watching this broadcast so that you can better participate in Upland decision making. This includes my comments for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Robinson.
Thank you, Mayor. On April 13th, I represented Upland at the statewide Community Services Policy Committee for the League of California Cities, and it focuses on providing supportive housing with wraparound services for Californians who are chronically homeless or severely mentally ill or suffer from substance abuse.
Thank you, Councilmember Robinson. Mayor Pro Tem Kim.
Yes, there are a lot of positive things going on here in Upland. One of the things we've talked about a lot in these meetings are the Upland bike path and what are we going to do to improve it. We were very excited to find out we had been awarded a grant of 67 trees given to put along the path. And the city manager and I actually volunteered along with many others to plant, starting with 20 on the path this past Saturday. We also are looking forward to all the improvements that are happening along our path, like the slurry and signalization on Euclid. And the committee has formed so they can work with the city to improve the path and its bike safety. So we look forward to that. There were also 100 trees planted in Memorial Park, along with tags for veterans, and that was a really positive thing. Another thing that's happening in our cities, we started this taking care of business where we have people cleaning up our city, and so far we've cleaned up 23.67 tons of garbage in the city of Upland.
Wow.
Our public works team spent a significant amount of time cleaning. We cleaned up tunnels. They cleaned up the tunnels at Footer Boulevard and Monte Vista Avenue. They've been completely clean, removing trash, debris, property. They posted red no trespassing signs at the entrance. Our police department is strictly enforcing the area over the next week until public works installs bars over the various entry points so that those won't get dirty again. So we're very, very pleased about that. And also we had our first business watch in historic downtown Upland, discussing with all the owners what they could do to improve safety, what we could do to work together with them to make it better in our downtown, safety-wise. And so I was really pleased with that. Some other fun things that have been going on is Upland Heritage held their home tour yesterday, where I was a docent. The proceeds are going to go to grants for historic homes or restoration grants. So those will be very positive. I also attended a senior prom at the Gibson Center and met many nice folks that were very good dancers. So it was a nice week, and I appreciate all that everyone's doing for the community, and I appreciate all that you are standing up for. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Carol. Councilmember Felipe.
Thank you, Mayor. Many of you have probably been notified that the Metropolitan Water District is experiencing some maintenance issues right now on what they're calling the Rialto feeder. And although Upland depends on a small percentage of Metropolitan Water District water, we're encouraged to conserve from this day, April 23rd, for the next 6 days. So there is a reduction in water supply to the foothill communities. On Saturday, I attended with Councilmember Robinson, Mayor Stone, and I think Councilmember Tim in a unique Route 66 Veterans Memorial Corridor. And that was sponsored in part by the county and the state and some grant opportunities. Upland Memorial Park will become the largest living memorial tribute to our veterans with over 100 trees. And those include markers for some of the veterans there in Memorial Park. The contact for the city is Mary Petit and Eleanor Torres. And there is information on their program online or through the city's offices. So it was a pretty productive morning planting trees. That's all I have, Mayor. I don't want to talk too much right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just real quick, the Chamber Luncheon is coming up on Thursday. If you haven't made your reservation, please reach out to the Chamber's office if you're interested in coming. And I can't believe not one of you mentioned the Lemon Festival. But this weekend, starting Friday night, we have the Lemon Festival in downtown Upland. I hope you all will come down and enjoy it. A lot of good things going to be happening, and it'll be another great weekend with another great weekend of weather, so we should be all good. All right, so with that, we are going to move on. Oh, one thing before we go any further, I would just like to say to the students that are in the building that we've received permission from the superintendent's office that you guys can leave between 8:30 and 9 tonight. We don't expect you to have to stay. You have school tomorrow, and I know you need to get your rest. So if there's any students in the auditorium here, you have permission from your superintendent to leave. So, all right. So we will now move on to the consent calendar. Does anyone need any items pulled?
What happened to number 9?
We will do them when the item comes up. We're going to do the oral communications at the time of each item. I promise you, you will get your turn. Okay, so do we have a motion for the consent calendar?
Second.
Okay, no items to be pulled.
I'm sorry, who made the motion? I heard the second.
Okay, and we will vote. Okay. Now, we will move on to item number 12A. Mr. City Manager, we're going to do the presentation first and then oral communications, or oral communications and then the presentation?
So I'd like staff just to have the ability to do the presentation.
And then
first.
do communications.
Yeah,
okay, perfect.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Dean Roseberry.
Mayor Stone, members of the City Council, Mr. City Manager, this item is a continued public hearing from from March 12th. On January 22nd, the City Council gave staff the authorization to issue public notices to the community. So we set up a public mailer, and all of the notices went out to property owners and affected customers. And setting the public hearing for March 12th, 2018. On the evening of March 12th, the City Council elected to continue the public hearing to tonight's public hearing, so that'll be going on later this evening, and for an opportunity for staff to have a couple public workshops with the community. So 2 public workshops were held, one on April 2nd and the other on April 7th, one on a weekend and one in the evening during the week, which were well attended. Which brings us to our item tonight before you. There are really 3 critical reasons why the water rate adjustment is before you this evening. The first one is the need to replace critical infrastructure or capital improvements within the city. The increases associated with the cost of raw water. And number 3, the state mandated reduction in water use that occurred in 2015 that affected our reserve fund balance. What I wanted to do for you and the public tonight is to go over some of those highlighted events. The first one is regarding critical facility replacements, and the first project that I would like to highlight for you tonight is the need to replace a 7.5 million gallon reservoir that's located on the northwest corner of Benson and 17th Street. This facility was determined to be in condition of disrepair, a need to replace it. We had an inspection done on it, and actually we found that the facility has got some structural deficiencies, which we've remedied. We've done a temporary improvements at the council's direction to that facility, but the facility itself is similar of design to a facility that was constructed in Westminster and failed in 1998. We have a picture of the failure that occurred in Westminster, which was an sudden, unforeseen, catastrophic failure impacting the neighborhood around that facility. We took a look at different options that we had available for us at that reservoir, whether we could retrofit it or whether it needed to be replaced. And based upon the information that we saw and the essential nature of that facility, it was staff's recommendation to move forward with a replacement facility. That facility itself is our direct link to imported water, so in order to actually take the reservoir out of service and do forensic analysis on it, it would not allow us to take or receive imported water. And any improvements that we would do to that reservoir would put it out of service for an extended period of time. So because of the essential nature of that facility, we felt it was necessary to replace it. We did, as part of our analysis, a study on what would happen if the reservoir failed. And what you see is on the left side of the screen, you see what areas would be impacted if the reservoir had failed without the enhancements that were constructed to the reservoir. So on the east or on the right-hand side of the picture, you see the same study with the retrofits or the improvements, temporary improvements that were done to the reservoir, which mitigates any potential damage to, or mitigates or lessens the potential damage to any kind of downstream occupants. Those improvements are in place now, and we've been working diligently towards getting a state revolving loan fund. We're also exploring other options. However, the state revolving loan fund allows us to borrow the money needed to replace the reservoir, purchase property, and so on, at a very low interest rate at 1.8% interest for 20 years. So that's at this point in time the most cost-effective way for us to make the replacements that are necessary for this particular facility. It also, I should say, we're at a point now where it looks very promising. I've had a couple conversations with the state project manager. The environmental document looks very good. The application to date that we've submitted looks good. The last piece of it is the financial component, which is tied a little bit to the rate structure here. We have to demonstrate to the state our ability to repay the loan that they're contemplating providing to us. So it's pretty essential for us, or critical for us. The next items that I wanted to bring to council's attention are some other very important infrastructure improvements. We need to implement some additional pressure reducing valves between our different pressure zones. The city has 5 pressure zones. This additional improvements will allow us to more effectively move water through our different zones if we lose supply of one type of resource or another. So that's very important. The plans are in design right now, and we hope to start construction in the next fiscal year on that facility, those facilities. In addition, we need groundwater treatment facilities. Our existing water well facilities have been impacted by some constituents. We have legacy constituents in our water, like nitrates from the old agricultural industry that used to overlay the city of Upland. That needs to be addressed, and the only way to do that is through groundwater treatment. So we can't really use those well facilities to their full potential because of the impairments that they have. All our water we provide our customers meets the state drinking water requirements. We've never had issues with that, but in order to expand our supply capacity, we need to add treatment to our program. We need some additional water production wells to increase our local groundwater supply capacity as well. And then we've constructed some interconnections with our adjoining water agency purveyors. However, we have additional interconnections that are planned in order to improve our operational flexibility during times when a water resource like MWD or some other issue occurs that we need to borrow or use water from our neighbors and vice versa. So those are important. Plus we have, as I mentioned previously, and there looks like there's a typo on here. This is a reservoir, 16 is a reservoir that's located up at San Antonio Park, and it has some issues with the structure and the roofing system. We've actually gone in and been able to do some field testing at that facility, and the improvements that need to be made aren't as extensive as the improvements at our Reservoir 15, which I talked about initially. We're able to make those upgrades for $1.65 million. So we're very pleased to see that we were able to value engineer that, and we think that'll come in at a reduced expense. And then we have additional pipelines that are already in the program and are coupled with street improvement projects that are planned for this next fiscal year. So I wanted to show that. Plus I wanted to also mention that we have ongoing maintenance costs and replacement costs for pipelines that we have to fund at about $1.9 million per year for the facilities, the wells, rehabs, and the booster rehabilitations that we need to do, and then approximately $4 million a year in order to keep up with our pipeline replacement program. The next few pictures are just some pictures for you and the community to show some of the improvements that have been done. In this particular picture, you see the inside view of our Reservoir 4 rehabilitation project. This reservoir was built in 1929. It is a 200,000 gallon reservoir, so it's not as large as the 7.5 million that we're doing a replacement on. We had to go in and do some aeration, water quality improvements, and when we did that, we found that the inside of the reservoir, the joints were failing and it needed to be relined. The cost of that project was $400,000. You see on the left what it looked like before we did the work, and on the right what it looks like today. I had mentioned the well and booster pump maintenance program that we have in the city. It costs about $200,000 to $250,000 to rehabilitate a well. Those wells need to be evaluated every 5 to 7 years. On the left side of the slide, you see what a pump impeller looks like when it's past its useful service life, and it's really not effective to drawing water out of the ground and delivering it to the system. On the right, you see what a new impeller looks like. It has all its blades and everything, but that's just part of the typical rehab project. And so those are some highlights of some of the big infrastructure items that we need to address in the city of Upland. The next critical element for the rate adjustment is our cost of the water supply. On July 1st, 2017, the San Antonio Water Company approved a water rate adjustment which affected the city of Upland. The city of Upland gets about 45% of its water supply through the city, or through San Antonio Water Company as a shareholder in that utility. That adjustment alone cost us $1 million a year extra for the cost of water through them. In addition, imported water supply, because of the extended drought, has gone up. We're using more imported water supply, and the cost of that imported water has also gone up. We get approximately 30% of our supply presently from imported water, and the cost to purchase it has gone up $1.4 million a year. So a total of $2.4 million a year just in the cost of water from our sources, our various sources. And just to kind of give a general magnitude, I mean, imported water cost us about $890 an acre foot. We used about 18,000 acre foot a year. So not of imported water, but it's in water in total. The next item is the issue associated with conservation and the governor's conservation reduction mandate. In 2015, the governor declared a drought in the state of California, and he wanted, with the goal of getting the state in total to reduce its water use by 25%. As a result, the Department of Water Resources issued to all of the water purveyor agencies a reduction mandate. The city of Upland received a 36% reduction mandate. We called upon our customers to reduce in accordance with the governor's mandate, and they complied. But during that time period, because our rate structure today is built on a meter charge and a consumption charge, because we had to reduce our water use by 36%, our revenue was impacted in a corresponding manner during that period. And we drew against our reserve that we had in order to continue to fulfill, our obligations to purchase water, to operate our system, to make repairs. We reduced our capital improvement program a bit to also accommodate for the reduction in revenue.
You are on a bi-monthly bill cycle, so this would be something that if you do see sales, a call for drought for 6 months, that type of thing, this is where you would implement it. But it's meant to kind of bridge the gap between when that call for conservation comes and when you can do your next rate study. And that concludes the presentation.
What I will say, again, in order to implement the demand surcharge.
Okay, this is about water issues, so I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to start another video
We would have to come
when the
back
discussion
with a
on
report
SB
to City
54
Council
comes up.
stating why we feel it would be important to implement that additional charge on the bill.